Today's very latest news coming to you first from the fabulous Pattaya Media Group here in Pattaya. And if you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. Thank you.
The expected occurred yesterday, as despite multiple previous denials of friction within Thailand's coalition government, the Bhumjaithai party has announced its withdrawal from the government. The second largest party after the Shinawatra-ruled Pheu Thai party, Bhumjaithai will now join the People's and other parties in opposition, and follows several obvious displays of discontent from former Prime Minister Thaksin and others towards Khun Anutin, who to date has been one of the most active and relevant officials whilst holding the position of Interior Minister, a position that the Pheu Thai party was determined to take back into its own fold. Unlike many, Anutin is a long-term and experienced politician, and his moves over the coming months are likely to be of great interest. This as his and other staff cleared their offices and desks in various ministries, leaving them all open to the Pheu Thai party team. Pheu Thai, however, still does have a combined House majority. A leaked recording of a phone call between Thailand's Prime Minister and the Prime Minister of Cambodia has made media headlines here in this country. This as Prime Minister Hun Sen told that he didn't actually leak it, but did record it and then shared it with some 80 others. Thailand's Prime Minister claims that her wording was intended to soften the border crisis and to get her oppo onto her side. In it, though, she appears to have criticised the senior army officer, describing it as a personal and private conversation. Thailand's Prime Minister is heard telling him that she too wants a peaceful solution and addressed him as Lum, the Thai respectful word for an elder, which translates as uncle. The 13 foreigners arrested in raids on a call scam centre near the capital, which targeted Australians in their own country, have all been denied any bail by a court yesterday as they're deemed to be a flight risk, and several of them at least are providing valuable statements to authorities both here and in Australia, where police have worked closely with the Thais to bust the scam ring. This amid claims by police that this gang may be just the tip of the iceberg. Their words, with many more similar operations coming under investigation. In Norway, an Irish woman who arrived there from Bangkok and was found to be carrying close to 70 pounds of cannabis in her 2 overladen suitcases has been sentenced to 3 years in jail. Since her arrest in January, she's remained in an Oslo prison until her trial, and evidence shown during the hearing included footage from Bangkok airport security cameras showing her passing her bags over for the flight, along with similar footage of her collecting them in Oslo. It's believed that she intended to fly on to Dublin. That part of her journey, at least, has been significantly delayed. The minimum wage in the capital area has been raised to 400 baht a day, even for unskilled labourers. The increase is expected to be applied to tourist regions too around the country, but only applicable to those employed within the tourism industry. Reality is, though, that most are already on a higher wage in hotelling and restaurants, as the demand for decent staff far exceeds the numbers available. Meanwhile, at home, and the local British Honorary Consul, George Barry, acted as an aide to the National British Consul as she, amongst others, attended the launch of a brand new mobile tourist service vehicle to be used mainly in the Walking Street area. The vehicle, a converted single-decker coach, provides data and video links for those in the tourist areas through to the Central Pattaya Police and Emergency Services, and offers tourists support in some 8 different languages. Following on closely after the raids on an illegal casino this week, and based again on information supplied to police by informants, 25 people, said to be mainly Chinese and without valid visas in most cases, were arrested during raids on private homes rented and used by call centres to offer and manage loan shark operations on a grand scale. Proof in the form of computers and handwritten ledgers will be shared with Chinese authorities, as their targets were Chinese nationals within China. And for fans of fish without chips, a new visitor to the Bang Saray Bay area was spotted this week, a whale shark. Fear not, though, as these, whilst being the 3rd biggest creature in the ocean, and growing up to 10 metres long, are not aggressive and don't threaten humans. In fact, researchers and divers often swim right next to them. We don't recommend that, of course, but it might be interesting to visit and try and spot it for sure. And with the Met Office promising highs today for our region of 32 degrees, the promise of storms at any time throughout the day, the real feel of 38, and a very, very humid day.
Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.